Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thank you. This is Sullivan Adams giving my latest review of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, episode 98. Hey, like this episode's gotta be my favorite because it's the conclusion of the Yuya versus Jack duel. So many things happen. It's so it's like it's like so emotional, so progressing, such and the epicness, the animation was all perfect. Anyway, let's go. I don't know. Yuya performing his opening with Yuya performing his pendulum summon. Like he summoned 5 pendulum monsters, which has never been seen before in during the secret dimension. So we know which they know that using pendulum summon you can summon up to multiple monsters at once without releasing, but they never seen 5 monsters at once. Hunt. Now Yuya with all 5 of his monsters on the field together, and he's getting ready to take down Jack and his Red Demon Dragon's Tyrant. I mean, things are very heating up now. The city, they're rallying everything. Everything is rallying together. This is where everybody's literally paying attention. Jack using his best, Yuya, he attacks, he goes in and tries to attack Jack, but he is blocked, I tried to block it. But one of the things that were key to Yuya's victory were 2 cards. One of them is that Smile World. Like he told Jack in the last episode that you told me to use my own words, but I'm not gonna forsake my dad's dueling. The other one was his Synchro Pendulum in Nirvana High Paladin, and that hard literally helped Yuya move forward to victory. Because not only did he combine its power with Smile World, he used all his monster strength to take down Jack. Even though Jack countered with every bit using, like for example, when he went in for the attack, Jack not only he withstood the attack, he also doubled his monster's power, raising and even adding Red Demon Dragon Starlight to it by banishing it and adding instinct, giving it a total of 10,000 points. And to even go Gengar said Jack is a fearsome opponent. He's not the kind of you should take easily with kid gloves, and he's shown that. And Yuya doing everything he can. Everybody's just astonished. Like the rioters, the tops, the comments, everybody. And Yuya, he uses not only his wits but his cunning, using Smile World and his monsters. He has them attack all one at a time from levels from 3 to 7, and and he's doing this in order, number 3 to number 7, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, using their levels. It's part of Enlightenment's pattern special ability. When a monster attacks, and the battle is negated, the monster is not destroyed, but he lowers their attack of the monster that it battled. So consistently, Yuya weakened the Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend, Red Demon Dragon's Tyrant over and over again. So when he used Odd Eyes, he went for the kill. And we get to see so many things. This duel was literally the hope that Yuya gave Yuya what he wanted. He wanted to bring smiles to everyone. He stopped the conflict, and people were astonished. I gotta admit, one of my favorite parts was seeing how made his Odd Eyes attack using Spiral Strike Burst. It was a total rainbow moment. Like Yuya was literally the hero of this episode. Doing everything he can, and everybody was astonished. And we get to see characters we haven't seen in a while. We get to see Duel Chaser 227 and Rally the security who were broken free from Roger's control. We get to see Shinji, Crow, and the others rallying together in their D-wheelers on the highway. They're literally following the duel. We got helicopters, out the rights, and cars. Everybody's like watching this duel and moving alongside with this duel. They're all cheering because I remember what this girl said. Like D-wheelers riding duels are a symbol of freedom, and this episode showed me a lot. This was a very good episode emotionally. I gotta admit, one of my favorite quotes was seeing Gallagher in that police car in handcuffs. Being handcuffed. And one of my biggest surprise in this whole episode, I gotta admit, was seeing Jaeger, aka Lazar, Roman Goodwin's assistant from Arc V, here, like in Flesh and Blood, like we didn't even know that he was gonna be in this, this episode, because we knew. I mean, we know that this arc is gonna be about 5Ds. They're taking quotes from the synchro dimension, and we got Jack Atlas, we got Crow, but I didn't expect them to see Lazar right there. So but it's kind of freak. I don't know, unexpected. But then we know that the money in the secret has Lazar's face on it. That was like a big Easter egg. If you saw an earlier episode after Jack beat Yuya in their exhibition match, and they were getting ready for the Friendship Cup. Like this duel literally brought smiles to everyone. Jack even acknowledging that he's no longer the king, and that Yuya was the person he was searching for, someone who could take him to his limits, and would speak to someone using dueling, like everybody cheering and rallying. And like Yuya was a hero, like seriously. However, her things are not over, not for a long shot. For example, there are certain things that's still unfinished business. For example, the Security Council or the Supreme Council has decided to disband and step down from power. And he also explained the reason why they started the Friendship Cup, so they could search for a duelist to unite the commons and the tops, so they wouldn't fight all the time. And that's true. And that's true. That's the main purpose of this tournament. And so they explained that purpose. However, because of what they did, they led to and, not, and it didn't stop the fighting. It didn't stop the hatred. So they didn't care. They wanted a duelist to oppose them. They wanted a duelist who could bring people together. So that was their main goal. Them stepping down. However, they're still worried about what's their stance going to be. The secret dimension stance in this dimensional war, where they're going to fight between that. Are they going to help the Lancers fight Duel Academy or Academia, in the fusion dimension, knowing that they already conquered, Xyz and after they're done with Synchro Standard will be next. You know, that makes a lot of sense. And the fight is definitely not over. For example, seeing Roger as crazy as he is, he defeated even though we didn't see him duel, oh, he defeated both Tsuchikage and Sora and took off with Yuzu. He's planning on running away to the fusion dimension and using Yuzu as a bargaining chip so he can negotiate with Academia, because when he left, he betrayed them and decided to seek power for himself when he decided to rule and to leave them alone and rule the synchro dimension. But Renji's not having it. You're not gonna, like saying, hey, you're not gonna get away. Like seeing Renji stands up to Roger. Like this is the duel we wanted to see. We wanted to see Roger do something just other than stand behind the lines. We even get to see a surprise. Like for example, Renji's gonna be the one to take him on. But the surprise is he uses fusion summoning, and he uses two ancient gear soldiers. And he summons a new ancient gear monster, ancient gear devil. Oh, so it's a machine type monster. Its special ability is to it's when it has a magic card, it's protected, and with the magic card protected, it provides 1,200 defense points to its 1,800, making it 3,000. When it's equipped, it's not affected by card effects, and it cannot be destroyed in battle. So this is a tough card. So right off the bat, he has a tough opponent to beat, and we get to see a new card. People hated the new archetypes. For example, we get to see that of the ancient gears, because we get to see the Hound Dogs and ancient gear Chaos Giant, which is a very huge OP monster in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, he's difficult as hell to summon, and he's very tough. Like Obelisk tough. So, but you can beat him. He showed us how. Anyway, we also get to learn that the next episode is going to be a 1 hour special. That means a total of 2 episodes, because it symbolizes the end of the Secret Arc, and then going to the Xyz arc when they're going to the Xyz dimension and help them. I can't wait to see what happens next. One of my favorite quotes from the description is in one episode is one word that really shot out to me: galactic eyes. Nice. And tell me that is not a quote from one character that you know, one of your favorite characters that you know are from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal arc. Tell me, who does that remind you? Anyway, this episode was literally perfect. I liked it. The emotion, the music. However, it and it gave you a sign of what was going to happen next. Like, I can't wait to see that duel between Renji and Roger. Knowing Renji, he'll crush him, but I want to see how. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe. Thank you. This is Sullivan Ask. Give my latest review of Yu-Gi-Oh! Archive episode 89. Towards a lone future. Something like that.